Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Susan Alcorn, a pedal steel virtuoso and her eternal musical legacy. On January 31st, 2025, Susan Alcorn, the master of the pedal steel guitar, passed away in Baltimore, Maryland, at the age of 71. Her passing leaves an irreplaceable void in the world of music, where she dedicated her life to pushing the boundaries of sound and emotion. With unparalleled talent and an unrelenting spirit of innovation, Alcorn took the pedal steel guitar far beyond its traditional country roots, expanding its reach into jazz, contemporary classical music, and bold experimental soundscapes. Born on April 4, 1953, in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Alcorn showed an early affinity for music. She played the viola, cornet, and guitar before discovering her lifelong passion for the pedal steel guitar at the age of 21. From her early years performing in Texas country and Western bands, she gradually ventured into uncharted musical territories, ultimately becoming one of the leading pioneers of avant-garde and improvisational music. Always seeking new sonic landscapes, she collaborates with renowned artists such as Pauline Oliveros, Joe McPhee, Ken Vandermark, Ingrid Lulbrock, and Mary Halverson. Her albums, including Filament, 2018, received critical acclaim and cemented her status as an innovator in modern music. Alcorn's work was more than just music. It was a deeply expressive journey, rich with emotion and meaning. The Guardian once wrote, "Susan Alcorn is a visionary improviser and composer. Her music reveals the complexity of her instrument and her vast musical experience, while remaining intensely personal and deeply moving." To Alcorn, music was not merely an art form, but a spiritual experience, where she connected with the world through the mesmerizing resonance of each note she played. Throughout her life, Alcorn sought beauty in sound. She once shared, "Music, to me, is a connection between people, between emotions, between the fleeting moments we share." Although she has left this world, the delicate vibrations of her pedal steel guitar will continue to resonate, an enduring legacy for those who love music.
Dick Button going through his routine that brought him the Olympic championship. Let's take a look.
After a tragic accident that claimed the lives of several figure skaters, the world was struck with another profound loss. Dick Button, the two-time Olympic champion and trailblazer of the sport, passed away on January 30th, 2025, at the age of 95. His pass not only marked the passing of one of figure skating's greatest pioneers, but also the end of an era defined by boldness, innovation, and unwavering passion. A fearless competitor who redefined what was possible on the ice, Button was also a sharp and insightful commentator, shaping the way audiences understood and appreciated figure skating. Born Richard Totten Button on July 18, 1929, he was once told he lacked the talent to become a great skater. But with determination and resilience, he proved his critics wrong, becoming the U.S. champion at just 16 and making history 2 years later as the youngest Olympic figure skating gold medalist, a record that remains unbroken. He revolutionized the sport by being the first to land a double axel and later a triple jump, moves that are now fundamental in competitive skating. He also introduced the flying camel spin, a move forever associated with his name. Despite studying at Harvard University, Button remained undefeated at the World Championships throughout his college years, cementing his place among the sport's all-time greats. After retiring from competition, Button became one of the most respected and influential voices in figure skating. His candid and insightful commentary earned him both admiration and fear among skaters, as he never hesitated to critique performances with brutal honesty. His contributions to broadcasting led to a 1981 Emmy Award, and Olympic champion Tara Lipinski hailed him as the godfather of figure skating. His commentary not only educated audiences, but also raised the standards of excellence within the sport. Even in the face of personal tragedy, Button's spirit remained unbreakable. A devastating fall left him with a traumatic brain injury, but with the same resilience that defined his career, he fought his way back and became an advocate for brain injury awareness. His love for figure skating never faded, and his impact on the sport remains immeasurable. Dick Button was not just a champion, he was a visionary, a pioneer, and an icon whose legacy will continue to inspire generations to come.
Hollywood, they call me the throat goat, bitch. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
The comedy world has suffered a heartbreaking loss with the passing of Ken Flores, a bold and unapologetic voice in stand-up comedy. Flores, who was in the midst of a national tour, passed away on January 28, 2025, at the age of just 28. His unique brand of humor, raw and fearless, resonated with audiences across the country, making him one of the most promising young comedians of his generation. His journey was one of resilience, determination, and an unwavering commitment to making people laugh. Born and raised in Chicago's Humboldt Park, Flores later moved with his family to Aurora to escape a troubled crowd. His passion for entertainment began in his early teens when he created YouTube videos, some of which went viral on World Star Hip Hop. But his true calling was stand-up. While working as a PNC bank teller, he was encouraged to try an open mic at the Comedy Shrine. That first step onto the stage changed his life, leading him to the Comedy Bar, the Laugh Factory, and eventually the iconic Zanies, where he built a reputation as a powerhouse performer. Flores' meteoric rise was fueled by his undeniable talent and digital presence. His TikTok and Instagram reels brought him national attention, allowing him to pack venues across the country. He had just begun what promised to be a long and impactful career, recently performing at the Ice House Comedy Club in Pasadena and selling out multiple shows. His ability to connect with audiences, blending raw honesty with biting humor, made him a standout voice in the comedy world. Though his time on stage was tragically cut short, Ken Flores' legacy lives on in the laughter he brought to so many. His journey from open mics to national tours is a testament to his relentless spirit. While the curtain may have closed too soon, his impact on comedy and the people he made laugh will never fade. Alonzo Davis, a trailblazing artist, educator, and gallerist who dedicated his life to championing Black art. At the age of 82, Davis left behind an extraordinary legacy, one that reshaped the art world and provided a platform for countless Black artists. As the co-founder of Brockman Gallery, he carved out a space where artists of color could thrive at a time when opportunities were scarce. His work was not just about art. It was about empowerment, representation, and giving a voice to those who had long been overlooked. Born in Tuskegee, Alabama, Davis moved to Los Angeles as a teenager and pursued art with an unshakable passion. A transformative road trip in 1966 with his brother, Dale Brockman Davis, led them to establish Brockman Gallery in 1967, a bold and unprecedented move. The gallery became a hub for Black artistic expression, launching the careers of icons such as Elizabeth Catlett, David Hammons, Betty Saar, and Charles White. Beyond the gallery, Davis saw the power of public art, leading the 1984 Olympic mural project and bringing large-scale artworks to the streets of Los Angeles, ensuring that art belonged to the people. Even after stepping away from the gallery, Davis remained a force in the art world. He served as dean of the Memphis College of Art, directed public art programs, and founded AIR Studio Paducah, a residency program that nurtured future generations of artists. His own work, bold, textured, and deeply influenced by African and indigenous traditions, reflected his lifelong mission to explore identity, history, and resilience. His series, Mental Space and the Blanket series, stand as powerful testaments to his artistic genius. Alonzo Davis was more than an artist. He was a movement. His vision, passion, and relentless advocacy transformed the art world, making space for voices that had been silenced for too long. Though he is gone, his impact will continue to resonate through the artists he supported, the communities he uplifted, and the art that speaks his name. Efrem Winters was an iconic figure in Illinois basketball history, a player whose impact on the game remains etched in the hearts of Illini fans. Born and raised in Chicago, Winters became a standout talent at King High School, earning McDonald's All-American honors before making his mark at the University of Illinois. His dominance on the court, fierce competitiveness, and unwavering dedication made him one of the most celebrated athletes in Illini history. As a sophomore, Winters led the Illini to their first Big Ten championship in 21 years, and a memorable Elite Eight appearance in 1984. His talent and leadership earned him first-team All-Big Ten honors, cementing his place among the program's greatest players. By the time he graduated, Winters ranked third all-time in scoring and first in rebounds for the school, a testament to his consistency and resilience. His 120 career starts set a program record that stood for nearly 2 decades, highlighting his durability and dedication to the game. Despite being selected by the Atlanta Hawks in the 1986 NBA draft, Winters never pursued a professional basketball career. Yet, his contributions to Illinois basketball left a lasting legacy, inspiring generations of players who followed. His presence on the court was unmatched, and his achievements continued to be celebrated within the Illini community. Efrem Winters passed away on January 27, 2025, at the age of 61, leaving behind a legacy of excellence and perseverance. His name will forever be synonymous with Illini basketball greatness, a legend whose influence will never fade. His contributions to the game, the university, and the sport itself will always be remembered.
An Italian piazza or a French chateau, but we were getting those on a daily basis.
Known as a leading antiques expert and a familiar face on BBC's Flog It, Michael Baggott dedicated his career to uncovering, preserving, and sharing the beauty of historical treasures. With deep expertise in silver antiques, small work, boxes, early spoons, and provincial silver, he was not only a knowledgeable appraiser, but also a passionate collector who brought insightful and engaging analyses to the world of antiques. Born with a love for history and craftsmanship, Baggott pursued a career in auctioneering and antique valuation. As a frequent presence on Flog It, which ran for 17 years, he played a vital role in making the world of antiques accessible and fascinating to audiences. His keen eye for detail and willingness to share his knowledge earned him widespread admiration among colleagues and collectors alike, establishing him as one of the most respected figures in the industry. Tragically, Michael Baggott passed away on January 26, 2025, at the age of 51, following a heart attack, just months after suffering a stroke in October. His passing left a deep void in the antiques world, with an outpouring of heartfelt tributes from fellow experts and admirers. Many praised him as a dedicated scholar, a generous mentor, and an irreplaceable presence in the field of antique appraisal. Though he is no longer with us, Michael Baggott's legacy will endure, a man who devoted his life to celebrating the artistry of the past. His passion, expertise, and contributions to the world of antiques will continue to inspire collectors and historians for generations to come. Breaking news: Michael Bolton, a voice that defined generations. Michael Bolton, the legendary singer, songwriter, and music icon, has captivated audiences for decades with his soul-stirring voice and timeless ballads. From his early struggles in the music industry to becoming a Grammy-winning artist, Bolton's career is a testament to passion, perseverance, and reinvention. Even as he faced serious health challenges, he continues to inspire fans worldwide, proving that true artistry transcends time. How did this remarkable musician rise to fame, and what's next for him? Let's take a closer look at the extraordinary life of Michael Bolton. Born on February 26, 1953, in New Haven, Connecticut, Michael Bolton, later known as Michael Bolton, was drawn to music from an early age. His career began in the hard rock and heavy metal scene, where he fronted the band Blackjack, even opening for Ozzy Osbourne. However, mainstream success eluded him. It wasn't until the mid-1980s that Bolton reinvented himself as a pop rock and ballad singer, a decision that would define his career and elevate him to international stardom. His breakthrough came in 1989 with the emotional ballad "How Am I Supposed to Live Without You?", which topped the charts and became a global hit. From there, Bolton's career skyrocketed with unforgettable classics like "When a Man Loves a Woman", "Said I Loved You, But I Lied", and "Go the Distance" from Disney's Hercules. Selling over 75 million albums worldwide, he became one of the best-selling artists of all time, winning 2 Grammy Awards and 6 American Music Awards. His signature raspy, powerful voice became synonymous with love and longing, earning him a dedicated fan base across generations. But with fame came challenges. Bolton faced criticism from rock purists, who accused him of abandoning his roots for commercial success. Still, he remained steadfast in his musical journey, proving his versatility by writing songs for Barbra Streisand, Cher, and Kiss. He even collaborated with artists from various genres, showing his willingness to evolve. Bolton was not just a singer. He was a gifted songwriter, a performer, and a storyteller, able to touch hearts with every lyric he sang. Beyond music, Michael Bolton dedicated himself to philanthropy. He founded the Michael Bolton Foundation, later renamed the Michael Bolton Charities, to support women and children affected by poverty and abuse. His humanitarian work added another layer to his legacy, proving that his influence went beyond the stage. His deep commitment to making a difference in people's lives earned him admiration not just as a musician, but as a compassionate advocate. However, his journey took an unexpected turn in late 2023 when he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. After experiencing health struggles, including a noticeable decline during a performance at Disney's Christmas event, he underwent urgent surgery. Fans around the world sent their love and support as Bolton remained resilient and hopeful, reassuring everyone that he was on the road to recovery. His determination and courage in the face of adversity reminded the world why he was more than just a singer. He was an inspiration. Despite these health battles, Bolton remains a legend in the music industry. His ability to connect with audiences through heartfelt melodies and powerful lyrics has cemented his place among the greatest vocalists of all time. His recent health struggles have only strengthened the admiration fans hold for him as they continue to celebrate his incredible career. From a struggling rock artist to a global superstar, Bolton's story is one of evolution, resilience, and undeniable talent. His voice has been the soundtrack to countless love stories, heartbreaks, and moments of reflection, making his music timeless. His ability to reinvent himself and overcome obstacles proves that true artistry never fades, it only deepens with time. What's your favorite Michael Bolton song? Has his journey inspired you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the incredible legacy of this music icon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Stay tuned for more updates.
Is funny.
Look who's here!
It makes a cloudy day.
Don't miss our next story, dedicated to celebrating a life filled with purpose and passion. Dulcinea Langfelder, a visionary who redefined the language of performance. From the streets of New York to the stages of Montreal and beyond, she wove movement, theater, and multimedia into a tapestry of human emotion, creating works that spoke to the heart and soul. Her story is one of relentless creativity, a journey sparked by curiosity and fueled by an unshakable belief in the power of art. At just 17, a chance encounter with an empty stage in a pantomime theater in Copenhagen changed everything. She saw not just space, but possibility. She imagined mime, an art she had never practiced, as a seamless fusion of dance and theater, and in that moment, she found her calling. Determined, she trained at the Oval House in London, surrounded by rising stars like John Ratzenberger and Pierce Brosnan. Encouraged by her mentor, she pursued the art of mime under Etienne Decroux in Paris, where she spent years honing her craft while training in classical ballet, pushing her body and mind to new limits. Montreal became the city where her artistry flourished. In 1978, she joined La Troupe Omnibus, and in an old warehouse, she discovered a simple hoop, its diameter mirroring her height. It became her silent partner, an extension of her storytelling. But Dulcinea was never one to stay confined. In 1985, she founded Virtuous Circle Dance Theater, later Dulcinea Langfelder and Company, breaking barriers between disciplines and cultures. Productions like Victoria, Dulcinea's Lament, and Pillow Talk touched audiences across continents, their bittersweet poetry revealing the fragile, absurd beauty of human existence. Honored as Personality of the Year in Dance by La Presse, Dulcinea was more than a performer. She was a force of nature, turning art into a conversation that crossed borders and generations. Even as time moves forward, her legacy remains, imprinted on every stage that dares to mix movement with meaning, laughter with longing, and dreams with reality.
Issues to the fore about the lack of representation in our institutions in this country.
Jaune quick to see. Smith, a talented artist and tireless advocate for Indigenous art, passed away on January 24, 2025, at her home in Corrales, New Mexico, at the age of 85. Her passing was announced by Brockman Gallery in New York, confirming that she succumbed to pancreatic cancer. Her loss is deeply felt in the art community, marking the departure of a powerful voice in honoring and preserving Indigenous cultural heritage. Born on January 15, 1940, at the Flathead Indian Reservation in Montana, Jaune Quick to See Smith carried Salish, Cree, and Shoshone ancestry. She grew up facing adversity, but nurtured a deep passion for art from a young age. Overcoming numerous prejudices and barriers, she pursued higher education, ultimately earning a master's degree from the University of New Mexico in 2008-1980. With a unique artistic style, she combined painting, collage, and visual elements to reflect the political and social issues of Indigenous people. Works such as Gifts for Trading Land with White People and Trade Canoe became symbols of resistance and cultural identity. Beyond being an exceptional artist, Smith was a pioneer in promoting Indigenous art. She curated over 30 exhibitions, providing a platform for hundreds of Indigenous artists to gain international recognition. In 2023, her exhibition, The Land Carries Our Ancestors, at the National Gallery of Art, stood as a testament to her unwavering efforts to elevate Indigenous art. Her works, featured in prestigious museums such as MoMA and the Metropolitan Museum of Art, continue to inspire future generations of artists. Jaune, quick to see Smith's passing, leaves an irreplaceable void, yet her legacy endures, inspiring generations to come. She once said, "I am not one. I am one among many." Indeed, she carried her entire indigenous community into her art, leaving an indelible mark on contemporary art history.
That Denny Young didn't call me sooner, because for those of you, Denny and I have been friends for almost 20 years.
With boundless passion and unwavering dedication, Frederick von Newhouse left an indelible mark on the world of athletics and beyond. Born on November 8, 1948, in Honey Grove, Texas, he became a legend on the track, setting records and inspiring generations. His remarkable 44.40-second run in the 400 meters at the 1976 Montreal Olympics was the second fastest of the decade, securing him a silver medal alongside a gold medal in the 4x400-meter relay. These achievements were not just about speed, but a testament to his relentless pursuit of excellence, proving that champions are made through resilience and determination. Beyond the track, Newhouse was a builder of dreams. He co-founded the Northwest Flyers Track Club in Houston, Texas, nurturing young athletes to follow in his footsteps. Education was just as important to him. He graduated from Prairie View A&M University with a degree in electrical engineering and later earned a master's in international business. After serving 2 years in the U.S. Army, he began a successful career, first as an engineer at Exxon, then as Director of Public Affairs at Valero Energy, always using his platform to uplift those around him. His legacy extended far beyond athletics and business. Newhouse was deeply committed to his community, serving on boards for organizations like the United States Olympic Committee, USA Track and Field, and United Way. He was also a leader in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Texas City Lamarck Chamber of Commerce, and Prairie View A&M University's Capital Campaign Committee. His tireless contributions to sports, education, and public service reflected a man who dedicated his life to creating opportunities for others. Fred Newhouse's legacy is not just measured in medals, but in the lives he touched. In 2014, he was honored by being inducted into the Texas Track and Field Coaches Hall of Fame, a fitting recognition of his extraordinary contributions. His passing on January 20, 2025, at the age of 76, leaves an immense void, but his spirit remains, a guiding light of perseverance, generosity, and excellence that will continue to inspire generations to come.
The world going by, it doesn't mean that you can sit around and not do anything.
David Lynch's legacy is not just defined by his achievements, but also by the way he lived, with passion, compassion, and unwavering dedication. He was more than a filmmaker. He was an architect of dreams and nightmares, a pioneer of surreal and haunting storytelling that reshaped cinema and television. Born on January 20, 1946, in Missoula, Montana, Lynch's artistic journey began with painting before he discovered film, a medium through which he could express his unique and enigmatic visions. His debut film, Eraserhead, 1977, a bizarre and mesmerizing cinematic phenomenon, laid the foundation for a career characterized by the strange and the mysterious. With The Elephant Man, 1980, he gained widespread recognition and earned his first Oscar nomination. Despite the failure of Dune, 1984, Lynch reaffirmed his talent with Blue Velvet, 1986, a film that delved into the dark underbelly of small-town America. In 1990, he revolutionized television with Twin Peaks, a groundbreaking series that blended drama, mystery, and supernatural horror. Though short-lived, the series cultivated a devoted fan base, leading to the prequel Fire Walk With Me, 1992, and a triumphant return in 2017 with Twin Peaks, The Return. Lynch's later works, Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive, and Inland Empire, continued exploring dual identities, hidden terrors, and dreamlike narratives, earning him 4 Oscar nominations and an honorary Academy Award. On January 15, 2025, Lynch passed away at the age of 78, leaving behind a cinematic legacy that remains a portal to the unknown. His distinctive voice and visionary storytelling will continue to echo through generations to come.
Then, there's a consequence for that. And the amazing thing about the Little Mermaid story is that
Lynne Taylor-Corbett's story is not just one of challenges, but a source of inspiration for all. She was a force of nature, a woman whose boundless creativity and passion for movement transcended the boundaries of dance and theater. Every step she choreographed, every routine she envisioned, was infused with deep emotion, technical brilliance, and an innate understanding of storytelling through movement. Though she is no longer with us, the values she contributed, dedication, innovation, and a love for the art, will never fade. Her influence lingers in every performance that carries her signature, in every dancer she inspired, and in every audience she captivated with her work. A visionary choreographer, Taylor-Corbett, transformed both Broadway and Hollywood, redefining the way dance could enhance storytelling in both live theater and film. Born on December 2, 1946, in Denver, Colorado, she discovered her love for dance at an early age. She pursued her passion at the prestigious School of American Ballet in New York, where she trained rigorously and refined her skills. Though she soon realized that classical ballet was not where her heart lay, she found her true calling in choreographing, where her unparalleled ability to fuse theatricality with expressive movement made her a standout talent. Her journey was not an easy one, filled with both triumphs and obstacles, but her relentless dedication to the art of dance propelled her forward, shaping her into a trailblazer whose impact on the industry would be felt for decades. Her work spanned ballet, theater, and film. She made her Broadway debut in 1981 with Shakespeare's Cabaret and later choreographed major productions such as Titanic, 1997, and Jackie. In 1999, she directed and choreographed Swing, earning Tony Award nominations in both categories. She also left an indelible mark on Hollywood, choreographing one of the most iconic dance sequences in film history, Kevin Bacon's electrifying solo dance in Footloose, 1984. Throughout her career, Taylor-Corbett collaborated with renowned dance companies, including the American Ballet Theater and Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. She also brought her artistic vision to films such as My Blue Heaven, 1990, Vanilla Sky, 2001, and Bewitched, 2005. On January 14, 2025, she passed away at the age of 78 after battling breast cancer, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and artistic excellence that will continue to inspire generations of dancers and choreographers.
Okay.
Maybe they've never heard of, like the Titan Aircraft Company over in Ashtabula County.
Okay.
How many people know that
Neil Zurcher's legacy is one of passion, dedication, and an enduring love for storytelling. A pillar of Fox 8 for decades, he was more than a reporter. He was a trusted voice, a companion to viewers, and a witness to history. His career, spanning over half a century, shaped the way local news was delivered, bringing both hard-hitting stories and heartwarming tales to the people of Cleveland and beyond. On the evening of January 8, 2025, Neil passed away at the age of 89, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that will continue to inspire generations of journalists and storytellers. Neil's journey in journalism began in 1967 when he joined WJW as a hard news reporter. He covered some of the most significant events of the time, from Vietnam War protests to civil rights marches, and even conducted an interview with Martin Luther King Jr. His dedication to reporting the truth and capturing the essence of each story earned him immense respect and admiration. His fearless pursuit of stories, whether from the streets of Cleveland or from the heart of national movements, made him an unforgettable presence in the newsroom. Among his many contributions, Neil's iconic one-tank trips became a beloved segment that defined his career. Born out of the gas shortages of the 1970s, his innovative travel series brought joy to countless viewers, showcasing hidden gems and adventures just a short drive away. His ability to uncover magic in the ordinary and turn local exploration into an adventure made one-tank trips a cherished staple, one that continues even after his passing. Neil Zurcher's warmth, wit, and unwavering dedication to journalism left an indelible mark on Cleveland and the broader media landscape. His passing is a profound loss, but his legacy will live on in the stories he told, the people he inspired, and the memories he created. As we remember Neil, we celebrate a life well lived.
Blue-eyed baby lies in a cradle.
Ed Askew's life was a tapestry of art and music, woven together with unyielding passion and an unbreakable creative spirit. A cult folk musician and celebrated painter, Askew left an indelible mark on the world, touching the hearts of many through his music, poetry, and visual artistry. On January 4th, 2025, he passed away at the age of 84 after facing ongoing health struggles, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. Born in Stamford, Connecticut, on December 1st, 1940, Askew's artistic journey began at Yale Art School, where he honed his skills in painting. However, it was during his time as a teacher in Connecticut that he found his true musical voice. Acquiring a Martin tipple, he began crafting songs that would later define his career. His groundbreaking 1968 album, Ask the Unicorn, introduced the world to his distinct and poetic sound. Over the decades, he continued to create, releasing albums such as These Nights and Days, 1999, and Little Eyes, 2005, culminating in his final work, London, 2020. Beyond music, Askew was a prolific painter. His works exhibited in prestigious galleries like Star Suites in Brooklyn and Xavier Hufkens in Brussels. He was also a poet, regularly performing at the Poetry Project and publishing books that reflected his introspective and imaginative spirit. Those who knew him, including his longtime friend and collaborator Jay Pluck, remember him as a fearless and groundbreaking artist who remained true to his vision despite challenges. Ed Askew's passing is a great loss to the worlds of music and art, but his legacy will live on through his records, paintings, and words. His work continues to resonate with those who seek beauty in the unconventional, and his influence will endure for years to come. As the world bids farewell to a true visionary, his melodies and brushstrokes remain, immortalized in the hearts of those he touched.
Ready to go first. I don't think I can take this. I don't think I can take this. I just...
Breaking news. Sally Field, a resilient star, a Hollywood legend. Sally Field, the beloved actress and activist, has graced the silver screen for over 5 decades, winning hearts with her iconic performances and leaving a lasting impact on both Hollywood and society. With her undeniable talent and fierce spirit, Field has become a symbol of resilience, determination, and authenticity. As she continues to inspire, let's take a closer look at the extraordinary journey of Sally Field, her health struggles, and the challenges she's overcome throughout her remarkable career. Born on November 6, 1946, in Pasadena, California, Sally Field's path to stardom was almost predestined. Raised in an entertainment-oriented family, Field began her acting career at a young age, quickly rising to prominence with roles in TV shows like The Flying Nun. But it was her breakthrough role in Norma Ray, 1979, that truly established her as a force in Hollywood, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. This achievement was only the beginning of her impressive career, which would span both television and film. Field's versatility as an actress shines through in a wide array of roles. Whether portraying the heartwarming Forrest Gump's mother or the tragic widow in Places in the Heart, 1984, she effortlessly brings complex, relatable characters to life. Her performances have earned her not only accolades, but also the adoration of audiences worldwide. However, behind the accolades, Field faced personal and professional challenges that only added depth to her journey. In 2005, Field opened up about a more personal battle: her diagnosis of osteoporosis, a condition that weakened her bones. This health scare led her to become an advocate for bone health, using her platform to raise awareness about the importance of early diagnosis and treatment. Field's advocacy work helped countless individuals take charge of their health, and her message resonated deeply with her fans. Despite facing these physical health challenges, Field has also navigated emotional and personal struggles. Her decision to speak out about her experience with an illegal abortion as a teenager in Mexico was a pivotal moment in her advocacy for women's rights. Field's openness about such a difficult experience helped shed light on the challenges many women face and strengthened her resolve to fight for women's autonomy and equality. Throughout her career, Field has faced criticism too. One notable controversy arose in 2007 when her speech at the Emmy Awards was unexpectedly cut from the live broadcast. Field had made a comment suggesting that if women ran the world, there would be no war, a statement that some deemed too political. Despite the controversy, Field remained undeterred and continued to use her voice to champion causes close to her heart, from women's rights to environmental issues. In 2019, Field once again found herself at the forefront of social change when she was arrested alongside fellow actress Jane Fonda during a climate change protest in Washington, D.C. The protest was part of Fonda's Fire Drill Fridays campaign, calling attention to the climate crisis. Field's participation further solidified her reputation as an outspoken advocate for both the environment and social justice. Sally Field's resilience goes beyond the silver screen. In 2014, she faced a health scare when she was diagnosed with prostate cancer, a reminder of how health challenges can touch even the most unexpected of people. Thankfully, with early detection and treatment, Field made a full recovery, becoming a vocal advocate for cancer screenings and encouraging others to take charge of their health. As Field continues to inspire both on and off screen, her career remains an enduring testament to the power of perseverance. Her legacy as an actress, activist, and advocate is one of triumph over adversity, and she shows no signs of slowing down. Whether she's returning to the stage or engaging in important causes, Sally Field's influence remains as powerful as ever. In recent years, Sally Field's work continues to resonate with audiences. She has taken on roles that reflect the wisdom and experience that come with age, reminding us that talent only deepens with time. From her portrayal of powerful women to her ongoing commitment to activism, Field's story reminds us all that true greatness comes from overcoming obstacles with grace and resilience. Sally Field's legacy is defined by more than her acting prowess. It's her unwavering commitment to social change, her advocacy for health, and her personal growth that make her an icon. Her career has been a journey of reinvention, proving that age is just a number and challenges are meant to be faced head-on. As she continues to shine brightly in all her endeavors, we are reminded that Sally Field is a legend whose story is far from over. What are your favorite Sally Field moments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's celebrate this remarkable woman together.